And if you don't mind taking the lid off of the boiling water, I'm just going to squeeze it out. It retains so much water. So about 10 seconds is the rule. Some folks will want to blanch it for a little bit longer, but this just takes the sting out. And then this is going to go directly into an ice bath. To shock it, what they would say. Nothing left in there. I'm usually a little cautious. So that was quite, like that was half a bag.
Yeah.
And now it's going to shrink down to not very much.
It's like maybe 2 cups.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, way less than that actually.
Yeah.
Holy.
So what you could do with this is you could put it in a food processor and chop it all up and put it into ice cube trays. Or you can just roll it and freeze it, and then you can just cut it into. Yeah. But this isn't, we're going to use this all today. We're going to make nettle pesto. Okay, so we are going to make nettle pesto now. And this is pretty much all you need for pesto. It's really easy. So we blanched our nettles. So we have our little baby here. There you go. All of those nettles into one little handful. And these are from last year. So we're going to have some of that, some sea salt, lemons, garlic from my garden, walnuts, Parmesan cheese, crackers to dip it in, and the peppers around here somewhere. Optional ingredient. All of these ingredients are optional. You can substitute cashews, pine nuts, whatever you want. For the nut, if you're lactose intolerant, you don't have to use the cheese. If you don't like lemon.
Could sesame be used instead of walnuts if you're like allergic to nuts? Yeah.
Yeah, you could use sesame. I've never tried it, but it'd probably add a nice little nutty taste to it. And I think that's about it.
Let's get chopping some garlic.
Let's get chopping some garlic.
Using a sharp knife, it's good to use a claw. It's gonna get your fingertips.
Creases cutting techniques.
Yeah.
This is all going to go in the food processor anyway. So, to be honest, I don't really know why we're chopping it. Now maybe I'll let you squeeze some lemons.
Cool.
And we'll just make sure that we don't have any seeds. Look at you. I'm so impressed.
Holy
like, you know how to like roll it and everything.
I love cooking.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love cooking too, as long as I have time.
Roughly how much lemon juice are we going for? Like, I see tablespoons or... Yeah.
I'd say about 3 tablespoons. It depends on how lemony you like it. I'm a big lemon person.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. So just to taste. And I think it helps preserve and bring out the flavors a little bit as well. Okay, that looks really good. So I think what we're going to do is start off by just putting our nettle in the food processor. And you don't need a food processor for this. You can chop it up. You can mix it up. But I have a food processor, so I'm going to use it. But a Vitamix is also fine. Even like a really good blender would work. So we're going to go ahead and put our beautiful baby in here. Let's start off by grinding this up here. Let's add half of that garlic, because that's a lot. Yeah, and maybe half the lemon. And just, cooking is just all by taste, right? I don't usually follow a recipe. I can give like general guidelines, but then I'll blend it up and I'll taste it, and if it needs more garlic, I'll add more garlic, if it doesn't have enough salt, etc., etc. Like a good pinch of salt after
Good
the
pinch of
lemon. Mm-hmm.
Just half of this?
Yeah. Great. And Parmesan cheese, are you okay with cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
I shouldn't, but you know. How much do you want to go with here?
Half, no, I'm kidding. Like a teaspoon, no. A tablespoon. Let's do a tablespoon. Oh, you know what? We missed a key ingredient. Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yes. So I would say maybe 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. So we're going to eyeball that. Alright, that's going to be better. I'll get a nice little serving bowl, but why don't you try that?
Yeah, I'm going with the cracker.
Yeah, and there's no right or wrong. We can put in more cheese, we could put in more oil. Totally up to you.
I got a little bit more oil,
Okay.
a little bit more cheese, and a little bit of salt.
Maybe.
I was quite conservative with the oil. So more cheese.
I think more cheese. Delicious.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect.
Wow. Delicious. Yeah, why not?
See, we should have just gone with our gut. Just toss it all in right after that. Oh yeah, that looks like pesto. Wanted to make sure. One
yeah,
last taste.
One last taste.
Want to give it a try, Jacob?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Is it salty enough? This is a total preference thing, so it's whatever you like. If you want it cheesier, add more cheese. If you want it saltier, add more salt.
I like that.
Okay, go ahead and put it into there. We'll just nibble away throughout the day.
That's exquisite.
Oh yeah, exquisite. So we are gonna make a green smoothie now, a nettle smoothie. I want to be my assistant again.
Sure.
Okay, great. Let's put the nettle cubes. So these are the nettle cubes that are actually frozen that we were talking about earlier. So those popped right out of the little ice cube trays. So I'm putting them in the bottom just because they're going to take a while to kind of mash up because they're very hard. And we've got some frozen mango. So go ahead and pop all of that mango. Yeah, I like to put the frozen things in first. Excellent. And then a frozen banana.
Should I break it up a little bit or just?
Sure, yeah, go for it. And if you didn't have frozen, fresh is fine, but then I would use like a little bit of ice cube, and then you get like a better consistency, sort of like more milkshakey. And I like to personally use yogurt. You can use any kind of yogurt, creams it up a little bit. And this is a Greek yogurt, so it's higher in protein.
Yum.
It's an organic yogurt, and it also has vanilla flavoring in there. So go ahead and plop in maybe two dollops. Or just like that.
Is that good?
Yeah, great. Perfect. And then a little bit of oat milk. So you can use cow's milk, you can use almond milk, whatever kind of milk you want. I personally like oat milk. And I would put in, well just pour it, I'll tell you when to stop. You like it about? That's probably good. Great. And then just a little bit of orange juice to sweeten it up a little. Great, that's probably good for now. And we'll see if this works. I mean, this is a Vitamix, so it's a really, really good blender, but this would work in a Magic Bullet or any kind of blender that you have. And uh-oh.
Cut.
Yeah, a little bit more liquid.
I think it might just need like a little bit of a stir. And yeah, you know what, maybe a little more liquid.
Oat milk or orange
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. So there's no right or wrongs with smoothies. If you don't have stinging nettle, you can use kale, you can use spinach. And you don't have to use any of this stuff. Some people put in hemp seeds. Some people put peanut butter or cocoa powder in their smoothies. Yep, just it's whatever you want. There's no recipe. It's all those big hunks of nettle in there. How about we put in a little more liquid?
You want more liquid?
Yeah.
That's a good yield, eh?
I know, it always like expands, it seems.
Yeah.
Great. This should work now.
Whoa.
Okay. So really what you don't want is a bunch of hunks. Oh yeah. That looks nice.
Delicious.
Delicious. Green smoothie. Very thick. Woo!
Woohoo!
Try that again.
That one squeezes.
Yeah, it's really thick. Oh, there you go. Alright. Give it a try. Cheers. Want a spoon?
Oh, that's tasty. No, that's really good.
Oh, this one squeezes.
Yeah, that's so good though. Damn. That'd make a good breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for coming.
You
It's
bet.
been fun
Oh my
spending
gosh.
the day with both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
cheers.
great.
Thanks so much for hosting us. Cheers.
My
Wow.
pleasure.
It's amazing.